And I have the solution as your next mayor of London. And to be honest, I've been doing this for 30 years because I have something the current mayor doesn't have and never will have. And that is real world industry and business experience. I have worked as a mechanical engineer for Ford Motor Company in the States, one of the largest automakers. I have worked for the Aerospace Corporation on the Galileo space probe. I have worked as the CFO in a technology startup. I have worked on Wall Street for banks. I have worked in the City of London, and I have worked as an entrepreneur here for the past 10 years building my own independent media broadcasting company. At every one of these points, I have been held accountable. When I was working at Ford Motor Company, we were building a car to be built 4 years from now. I was working on the emissions program for it, and deadlines had to be met and budgets had to be met, or guess what? I got fired and the project got scrapped. When I was working on the Galileo space probe, if we didn't deliver, then a major space project failed. There were consequences. Same when I worked on Wall Street and same when I worked here as an entrepreneur. When I fail to deliver my promises, when I go over budget, my business gets eliminated and my job is eliminated and my family doesn't have any money to live on. There are real consequences in the real world. But with politicians, when they fail, what do? They just ask you for more money. They ask the government for a bailout, they raise your taxes, and they just hope you're going to vote for them again. And let's be honest, the current mayor of London, he knows he has your vote because your parents voted for his party, Labour. And he knows you're going to vote him in. So he's not even trying right now to not waste your money. And I'm going to show you that I have a plan to get us out of this budget deficit and this hole. And that's to get London back to work. And I've got all the detailed policies. And again, you've got someone that's going to do this job that knows how to hold people accountable, how to balance a budget, how to be fiscally responsible, how to make deals. And our current mayor of London is clearly lacking that. I have already had key conversations with key stakeholders in Transport for London, in the police department, in the housing community, in technology, in business sectors, in financial sectors, and some of the largest employers in the city. I've already had those conversations, and they all agree that I have a plan that can get London back to work, and I'm going to be sharing that with you later. So just want to bring you up to speed if this is your first time here. As you might know, I am going to be your next mayor of London. And on May 6th, I am looking for you to tell this city that we need a change. And you've probably come to my website, it's brianformayor.london, and you can learn all about my policies. But we want to take London in a new direction. We want to put London back to work. We want to stop wasting your money. I want to stop raising your taxes. And I want to run this city like a business. That's what I want to do. No more cost overruns, no more lack of accountability, no more gold-plated pensions, no more bonuses during times of recession. I've never seen a company run that way, and that's not the way we're going to run this city. And apparently, my ideas are resonating with you, the voters and the public, and I very much appreciate. This is an honor for me to represent you in City Hall. And if you look at the bookmakers here, Paddy Power, one of the largest bookmakers in the world, they currently have us in second place. We are moving into first right now with the incumbent mayor looking in his rearview mirror, and we're coming up right behind him because everyone knows that he has failed and we have the best ideas. And the conservative candidate, who usually right now would be in second place, is far, far behind. In some bookmakers, 20 and 30 to 1 odds of winning this. So now, this is a two-horse race. We plan on winning this. And again, just to put this in perspective, we are making history as we speak. Never in political, mayoral history in London has an independent candidate ever been in second place. So this is massive, and it shows me that the people have spoken. It shows me that you have looked at my policies and you are tired of this two-party system. You're tired of these career politicians with their vested interests, their backroom deals, their history of never making change, of never innovating, of never solving problems, of never educating the public. All they do is use fear as a tool, ask you for more bailouts, raise your taxes, give you excuses, and yet they expect you to vote for them in the next election. I think it's important that we send out a signal to your mayor, to the two-party system, that we will no longer tolerate this. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Let's vote to take London in a new direction. I look forward to representing you as the next mayor of London, and I'm very excited to do it. We are building a battle bus, and you might have seen some of the pictures being leaked on social media, but we are building the Brian for Mayor battle bus, and I'm building it for this one reason, because I want to come see you. I want to do something that is very strange for most politicians to do, and something you don't see the current mayor doing at all. You don't see any other candidates doing. Something I've already been doing. I've been to Tower Hamlets, I've been to Hackney, and I am coming to every single borough in London. We are on a 32 borough tour, and don't worry, I'm coming to the City of London as well. I'm not going to leave you out, and I want to talk to you, I want to listen to you, and I want to find out what is your challenge and how I can help and how I can serve you. And that's what this bus is all about. We are going to be coming to every single borough. I want to talk to you, and I want to find out what's going on with you. So I want you to make sure, come to our website. It's brianformayor.london. It's already been shared over 500,000 times. Imagine that. Our Brian for Mayor website has been shared over 500,000 times. I've got 12 detailed policies. I have better policies than the current mayor of London. More details, more actionable evidence than any other candidate out there. I have videos for every single policy. You can volunteer on that page. You can share my assets. It's all there. So please go share that with your friends. Tell them about what we're doing here. It's very, very important.